Real estate math, plug it in. Learn fast with phase formulas. It's time to make some comments on real estate math, plug it in. This is my last formula I'm going to put on. This will be number 50. Qualifying the buyer or borrower. Question: what is the maximum loan a borrower can get using the 2836 rule? And these are your formulas. The first one can be either pre-formula or post-formula. And we're going to do a problem with post-formula. First, you would make your T-bar. And you would write on the T-bar H-E, P-I-T-I, and recurring. H-E and recurring. And then on the left side of your T-bar, you would put GAI, for gross annual income, divided by 12 will give you your GMI, your gross monthly income. And on the right side, you would put rate, and you have to insert the right one. And which one you insert depends on the wording of your problem. If you see the word recurring in your problem, you would automatically think 36%, because 28%, you never use 28% with the word recurring. You only use the 36% with the word recurring. So you automatically know when it's got recurring in your problem, recurring, you would put insert 36%. You have to know which percent to insert. It's not given for you in the problem. Now let's do a problem. What is the maximum loan Mary can get if her annual income is $60,000? The estimated monthly taxes and insurance is $160 a month, and her monthly recurring debt totals $700. The loan factor is 6.7. The lender will use qualifying ratios of 2836. Now, what did I say? If it has recurring, your mind automatically goes to 36% is what I need. So you would insert 36% into your T-bar. Now, let's look at your problem. You make your T-bar from your problem, your H-E and recurring. GAI, your gross annual income, divided by 12 gives you your gross monthly income. So let's look at our problem and plug. Now we know that the taxes and insurance are $160. So you put minus your taxes and insurance in this problem. So you would put $160 over you minus your taxes. And we know that the recurring debt total is $700. And you're going to minus your recurring, which will be $700. So you minus $160 and minus $700. Now, let's read the problem. What is the maximum loan Mary can get if her annual income is $60,000? Now we know that her annual income is $60,000, so you plug that into your T-bar. And then you have to divide that by 12 to find what her monthly is. You have to work it out in monthly. And if you divide 60,000, look at our calculator. If we divide 60,000 divided by 12 equals 5,000. So now we know that that's 5,000. And you say 5,000 times 36%. 36% gives you, and you never hit total. You just put the percent in. Never hit total. It comes up automatically, 1,800. So 5,000 we're at times 36% gives you 1,800 for your top of your HE and your recurring. Then you have to minus from your 1,800. You have to minus 160 that we got written down. Minus 160. Equals 1640. And then you have to minus 700. Equals 940. So we end up with 940 for your PI. Now you divide 940 by your loan factor. We look in our problem, it's 6.7 is your loan factor. So you divide 940 by 6.7. So you have it in your calculator, divided by 6.7 equals 140.29. Let's see. Your answer will be 140.30 because you bring it up to the next level. 140.30 times 1,000 equals 140,299. Bring it up to the next level. The 140,299 is your answer.